Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still having a lot of internet issues right now. My speed is not too great. We had a storm here, so I'm sorry. I'll try to. I hope this gets to you guys. Just recording it at 8:50 now. But one thing on SPX, mainly I'll cover the options and the gamma levels. Basically, what happened, so you guys have a little understanding. So yesterday we saw the move. We had this clear resistance in the last few days, around 4160 plus, right? And from here, we saw this entire selling that went on, and right from the top, they started selling calls. So people were taking out either profits or exiting the longs. So they started selling calls, but they also started buying a lot of puts on these names. All right, some individual names saw some bullish flows. So don't get me wrong, Apple, Amazon, they kind of held. Right, it wasn't bad, but ES overall, which is SPY and SPX combined, we had a lot of deltas build up to the downside. So a lot of put buying happened, and some call selling happened. All right, and then obviously we broke under the 4100 level, which was the main level yesterday. We broke under our first attempt. Obviously we bounced. LB did a great job. I think he played some calls here for short scalp, which was great. And eventually, obviously, bear flag built. We held underneath for some time, and negative deltas were being built up. But into the afternoon, we obviously came back up at 4100, struggled, went up, and into the end we dumped. And here, I sort of wanted to buy puts, as I mentioned in the comment, but I was not able to log into my platform. The reason being was with all the negative gamma built up, right? But now the thing is, the volatility trigger has moved towards 4150. So if we stay under 4150 now, it's no longer 4,000. So under 4150, if we remain, the case remains to the bear side, and there will be more volatility. Above 4150, we get stability into the positive territory. Under 4150, there will be some negative gamma shift, and that brings volatility. All right, and I believe there's some news going on with OPEC, which LB did mention. I have to look into it. It just took me half an hour setting this stuff up, to be honest with you guys. Usually it's a 1 minute thing. But let's just go with the daily chart, see what we see. And recently I've plotted these 8 and 21 EMAs also. I used to use them a lot back in the days, but then I stopped. Only in certain times, but then when I planned it here, Bucky was me and Bucky were talking about this, and 8 and 21 EMAs, well, SPX was respecting it for the last few weeks, right? And then yesterday, I did make a comment that, we might bounce off the 21 EMA, and that's exactly what happened. So when we put all these EMAs together with all these options, flows, gamma levels, at the end of the day, this is all coded into, right? The numbers, God knows how they work, how it's been planned, but that's just how it is, right? So 21 EMA worked great. So somebody out there playing the 8 and 21 EMAs, some play 9 and 22. It depends, the number, whatever works for you the best, or is a thing. They did not have to know about all these levels. They probably just play the 21 EMAs, the technical traders out there. So it's good to know these things. And we did hold the 21 EMA. So me personally, for the next leg lower, I would wait for it to close under 21 EMA and 8 EMA, and then that can probably work. So something like this, here, a build up, right? But for now, we're holding the 21 EMA, and just keep in mind the 4150 trigger, all right? And the last 3 days, you guys can see that we were at the 4150. That's where we've been stopping pretty much. So under 4150, bearish case remains, all right? And some individual stocks I'll go over. Apple. So same thing, is holding pretty well, not bad. We do have this little gap fill, right? And I think Carson posted some Apple charts with some trend lines, which are great. Do look at them, they're in the premium chat. But Apple 150 is a tough resistance. Let's see where we go into June OPEX, right? But if we remain under 150, 145 is not far, all right? So we might have that one big red day, which may happen out of nowhere. All right, yesterday was close, but it wasn't as, the market still held though. All right, so far the market is holding above 4,000, which is good. But 4100, 4150 is what we want to pay attention to. That's the most important levels. And demand for puts has increased. I'll write that down here for you guys. The demand for puts has increased. Keep that in mind. All right. So the demand for puts has increased. And on Qs, the levels I have 300 and 310 have some good amount of OI in them. All right. So all this is also posted by the spot gamma in pre-market. So please do check it. It'll make more sense. And that's pretty much it, guys. Before I do get disconnected here, I'm not able to post this. I hope I'll be able to trade today. I did log into my platform. It's kind of slow, I'll be honest with you guys. But let's see. Not a really good look at here, and anything else here. And LB, if you're listening, I think he posted some good notes this morning for OPEC. Very good comments. and I'll see. So let's see. Let's make some good trades today. I'll keep